popchaser here. Today we got some exciting news. I've been traveling, so just finished traveling, so I haven't been doing a lot of videos, but we do have a good banner coming, and let's look at it. It's a Final Fantasy 12 banner. I believe this is the second Final Fantasy 12 banner. So we're getting Basch and Balthier. These are two 5-star units, okay? And let's just go straight to it. I don't want to make this video too long. Basch is arguably the best tank in the game. Okay, um, so a lot of people really like it. We are not supposed to get Bosch for a few more months, but he's here already, so that's a surprise. And Bosch is really, look at the TMR. This is probably the best shield for tanks. Defense 60, Spirits plus 70, Lightning resistance plus 50%, decoy pose, chance of evading physical attacks. That's just super awesome. That's a passive too. I don't know the exact stat because they don't have the all the details, but Bosch in Japan is really, if not the best, then one of the best tanks. Okay, so and he can cover both magical and physical, although not at the same time. So like one turn it will cover physical, another turn it can cover magical attacks. So depending on your team, you may want to pair him with Misty. So Misty will do the magic, whereas he will tank the physical, right? Or if you don't have Misty, you can pair him with a physical tank like Wilhelm or Word of Light, and he can do the magic tank cover. Okay, so Dawn Guard, taking physical damage for all allies, and damage and reduce spirit. He can also do some breaking. So, and then he can also receive restore his own MP when receive magic attack. So they don't have a lot of stats here, but he's really a very awesome unit. Okay, and and I guess Gumi decided to give us another 5-star unit just to make it harder for us to get Bosch. Okay, Balthier is a good unit. He's not a great unit. Okay, he's just a so-so unit, 5-star base. Very nice TMR, attack plus 135, non-elemental gun. This is the best gun. You can give it to maybe if you have Olive, or a lot of units can use guns, but if you have Balthier, you're probably going to give it to him. Okay, and what they have decided to do is give him some upgrade, so buffer his stats in global, because in Japan he's really not highly ranked. Okay, I mean he's not low rank, he's just not the top 10 units. Okay, he's a little bit below the top tier, but maybe with the upgrade in global we will raise him to a top tier. We don't know the stats yet. So elemental shots, fire, lightning, water. You can deal unmitigated damage, reduce fire resistance for one enemy, and add fire elemental to physical attack. And these are chaining attacks too. So I don't know the chaining frames, so it may be very good. I do not know at this time who Balthier can chain with. Hopefully he can chain with a lot of people. Okay, fire, lightning, and water. So basically he covers 3 elements. It's like he's basically doing what Orlando can do. Okay, but it's just really nice. Killer shot, partial unmitigated damage to an enemy, and enable finishing blow for one turn. He's really a finisher in Japan. So I'm not sure if it can be both the chainer and the finisher in global. We have to wait until Friday to find out his real stats to see if it's, an okay unit or a great unit. Okay. Next unit is, oh, I gotta pause. All right, so let's talk about Drace. It's supposed to be a female unit, as I heard. It's a 4-star, 6-star max. It's a magic user. Not a bad stats. TMR Death Trap is a good sword for hybrid units. Magic plus 100, attack plus 80, MP plus 10%. But I would not say this is a great TMR because for top tier units, you really want to have magic like 120 above. Okay, even Draco Spear is better than this. Okay, hybrid units kind of difficult. Maybe give this to Frevia. Okay, if you have Frevia, he's got Flame Fent, fire damage to all enemies, Rapier, partial and mitigated magic damage to one enemy, Revolt, do damage and then cure all status ailments. It's kind of interesting, okay? Kind of interesting, but I don't think his damage is that great. He's kind of a niche unit, okay? And then the next one is Vayne. It's also 4-star base unit. You get a TMR that's so-so. Attack magic plus 15%, HP plus 20%. This would be great TMR a year ago. In today's game, it's just so-so, okay? Let me see. Force barrier, reduce physical damage for 2 turns, boost defense for 1 ally, enable divine sword, 1 time for self. Divine sword is light damage and reduce light resistance for 1 enemy, okay? Boost defense spirit for all allies and restore HP. So this unit can restore HP, and then I believe Drace can restore MP for your party. Combined, they can restore HP and MP, but really, if you have Roy or Ramza, you don't really need these units, okay? I don't see anybody using them. These are just fillers. In my opinion, they are okay to use for beginners, absolute waste of slot for advanced users, okay? Except if you want to get their TMR. And then the last units of 3-star, 5-star max, I never talk about these units because they're totally useless. Just look at the TMR. HP 5%, speed 20%, restore HP every turn. It's not that great, okay? Maybe give it to your healers, but I wish spear is 30%, okay? Because this is really not that great. Anyway, the reason that we need to have these units is because it's a key mark event, okay? So we have this key mark event called Yansa Sensi. Kind of strange name for 2 weeks. We get a summon ticket and Uru 10 flowers. They always keep up with these, keep coming up with these strange materials just to fill up your slots. So after every event, you should sell these materials that you don't use, okay? So don't keep up, slots. You get 4-star guaranteed ticket. That's awesome, okay? Spirit Fighter, Spirit Musician. I don't know what they are, but I don't think they're very good. 2 equipment. The first equipment is so-so. I mean, it's actually okay. It's a ring, so it's actually pretty good. HP plus 10%, defense plus 35, and Vortex of Judgment, increased chance of being targeted and boost field rate of burst. This is great for Basch as a tank, right? Unfortunately, if you don't have Basch or Zagabath, you really, it's much less useful, okay? So, and then you got Bosch's uniform, which is plus 32, Spirit plus 18, Notify Confusion, which is good. But these equipment is really geared for Basch only, okay? If you have anybody that's not Basch, it just doesn't, I don't know. Actually, Bosch's uniform, you can use for anybody, but the Judge cloak is really targeted for Basch, okay? And we got some bonus enemies like Pineapple and the Uruten Yensa. Looks like a monkey, okay? So, yeah, typical key mark event, you need to have these units. So you do have to pull, okay? And Basch is a really, really good unit to have. I mean, it's probably the best unit since we had Christine, okay? So the only problem is Gumi knows it's a good unit, so making it hard because in Japan, I believe Basch came along, so you have a higher chance of getting Basch than we have here. It's really, really crappy move that Gumi is doing, okay? And yes, they increased the rainbow drop rate to 3%, but they also reduced the drop rate for banner units, so it makes it harder for you to pull banner rainbows. It's scummy, I think. Ability Awakening. Finally, we have Ramza. Yay! I got Ramza. Okay, so hopefully they do something better in global for Ramza, but I don't think so. Their weapon break, boost attack decrease, debuff, and magic debuff, low, so it's not that much. Heroes Rhyme. This is basically the only thing that's worth upgrading. I have 3 Ramza, so Ramza is basically a troll until now. Heroes Rhyme. It will boost attack, defense, magic, spirit, 100%, and restore HP and MP for all allies while seeing. So, if you got Ramza, you gotta awaken him. Eileen is here. This makes her a top unit. I don't have Eileen, but I wish I have her. It can boost attack a lot with spear, pile driver, analysis. Definitely, if you got Eileen, you gotta upgrade. Analysis, pile driver is a must because it will increase it to 7 hits. Okay, and boost earth resistance reduction high. I think it's 75%. So make her a super high damage unit. Okay, and recovery oil. That's not so important. Fallen also getting an upgrade. Okay, you can read about it. I don't have hope Fallen. Fallen is so even with the upgrade. He gets really good when you get to his 7-star. Okay, so last thing we have maintenance. Maintenance is happening tonight in about a few minutes. So, and then good luck to you all because you do need to pull for this banner, but I don't think your chance of getting Basch is very good. I'm gonna pull some for this banner, but I'm not gonna go crazy because Basch is really nice to have. It's maybe the best tank, but he is not must to have like CG Fina. Okay, so yeah, decide what you want to do. You do have to pull some units for the Key Mark event. Okay, so good luck to you, and see you next time. If you like my video, please subscribe.